Welcome back, Collective. So, this message is about the full moon in Cancer. I did a message regarding the new moon in Cancer, which was in June of 2025. And I did it in current energy. So, this message is about the actual full moon in Cancer, which is January 3rd, 2026, which is about introspection, self care, balancing those inner securities with outer ambitions, and basically touching on intuition, home, family. So it's similar to the new moon energy in Cancer as well. It's a lot of overlay from the new moon to now because the new moon in Cancer was also about emotional security, also about walking away from those connections that were not nurturing to you, not giving to you. So the new moon in Cancer, June 2025, now we are in January 2026 with a full moon in Cancer. So let's see what we need to focus on so that you can make sure that you are, taking care of your needs in matters of home, family, self-care. So what's the deep dive messages for the full moon in Cancer? Planting seeds. Your ideas, dreams, and efforts have potential to develop into great things. So for future, nurturing new ideas, honoring memories. Let remembering comfort you, knowing reflection can bring healing and closure, finding solace. So, again, this is about walking away from connections that are not nurturing, that do not give to you equally, and honoring the memory of those connections, understanding that you are walking away as an act of self love. Ancient echoes. Honor insights gained with experience and hear the truths resonate within you. Timeless wisdom. So, and this is about stop not repeating those patterns in matters of the heart, not repeating those patterns in regards to family connections, not repeating those false ideas of what love is within the connection, and taking that wisdom with you again moving forward into now a full moon in Cancer, learning the lessons from the new moon in Cancer. Loyal guardian, offer protection and support in a way that nurtures and empowers. So yeah, this is protecting oneself, protecting one's heart space. Again, self-care, taking care of your emotional needs, taking care of your inner security, your inner peace, being your own guardian. I feel like in general, most of the time, people are overgivers. So we overgive to others, but not enough to ourselves. So this is about being your own loyal guardian, being loyal to yourself first and foremost. Passing waves, trust in the journey and know each change leads to deeper understanding, the fluidity of life. Yeah, so understanding that as you make those changes, as you allow those relationships that don't give to you to exit, then it makes room for now new giving connections to come in towards you. Enclosed haven, creating a personal space physically and mentally for growth and well being, setting boundaries. So, again, setting boundaries with those connections that are not nurturing. Actually, again, protecting yourself, protecting your own emotions, protecting your own inner peace. Dreamy glow. Nurture and cherish your dreams no matter how elusive they may seem. Whisper visions. So, this is also about you doing things that make you feel passionate, not listening to someone else tell you what you should do, but choosing to do things that bring joy to your heart, not worrying about pleasing or not pleasing others, whether that's parents, whether that is your spouse. This is about you making sure that you are happy in your own heart space, pleasing you, protecting you, making sure that the connections that you move into are equal give and take, walking away from neglectful connections. So that's where we're starting, and nurturing your ideas, investing in you. This is what the full moon in Cancer energy is about. Okay. What other lessons need to be looked at in the full moon in Cancer? What other lessons need to be looked at and addressed, acknowledged? Yeah. Walking away from people who can't see you, who can't appreciate your awakening, your growth, your new mindset, your new perspective, not holding on to, again, people who are comfortable staying the same. That's not nurturing. Yeah, this is about, not giving up on the things that you want, not allowing yourself to be stuck in the same place, because it builds feelings of resentment, of hatred, of unhappiness, right? Because there's no growth, there's no nurturing energy there. What else? Yeah, walking away from self centered attitudes, egos, pride, right? People who feel that they are entitled to you, entitled to your energy, entitled to your resources, entitled to, you giving to them. That is not coming from a place of equal give and take. Yeah, and not feeling regret for walking away. There's no need for you to feel regret for wanting to walk away from situations that don't give to you. You need to take care of self. It's the beginning of a new calendar year. And learn the lessons from 2025. If you've walked away from situations or connections that were not an equal give and take, do not go into this new year and reconnecting to what you've already learned, what you've already experienced that you know doesn't work. What else? Yeah, because you will be unhappy. If you go back and repeat cycles from situations that you've already walked away from, that you've already healed from or are healing from, you will go back and it will be a repeated cycle. Yeah, you have already conquered these situations. You already have the wisdom. You've already overcome these situations. And some of you guys are still in the middle of trying to find the courage to do so. I look at this and I always think about being courageous. Being a conqueror means allowing yourself to overcome your fear. Give yourself that. You already have either dealt with those situations and conquered, you know, so don't go back, right? Don't go back to the trash that's already been taken out. Leave it outside. Some of you guys haven't done this yet, and you're having a hard time walking away. So staying connected to those energies that don't give to you will not allow you growth. Yeah, some of you guys are, you know, having a hard time with accepting that you have to walk away from certain people and certain relationships and certain friendships and certain jobs. Understand that not everybody handles change well. Not everybody can accept the truth about situations, and people are okay with wearing rose colored glasses. It is what it is. But the truth of the matter is, if you're not being given to equally, there's a level of neglect that you are allowing yourself to accept. And then there will be people who you walk away from that won't be able to handle your change. There will be people in your life that won't suck it up. They will have words, they will have opinions, but people always do anyway, right? But what's going to make you the happiest in this new moon? Are you going to continue to sacrifice yourself without getting what you need? Or are you going to choose you? What do you need more of in this full moon in Cancer energy? Freedom. Okay. Confirmation. Freedom to choose what you want to do in life and job. Freedom to choose who you want to love. Freedom to choose you. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Exactly. That's the energy that's needed more of. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Getting rid of doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah, some people don't like to change because they are afraid of the unknown. You don't have to know all the answers to make a move towards something that you want. Ultimately, the idea is once you start to move towards the thing that you want, the thing that you desire, the thing that is more nurturing, it should bring you a level of happiness. So there shouldn't be a doubt if you know that is something that you want or you desire. Yeah. You regret staying in a situation where you're unhappy. I know that I cannot change the past. You cannot change the past. The past is what it is, and you have to leave it where it is in order to move towards something new, in order to move towards something that's going to be more fulfilling. Oh, humor. I didn't even see it was already flipped. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I feel like there is a lot of people who have amazing sense of humors, but they lose that lighter side of themselves, continuing to stay in these neglectful connections that don't give to them, that don't nurture them, that don't nurture you, collective. This is why choosing you is so important, so that you can truly be who you are authentically. People are missing your laughter, your humor when you are unhappy or when you are not in a happy place. Yeah. Some people don't want you to walk away, but death is about endings, creating new beginnings. We are in the beginning of 2026, year of the 10, which is about endings that allow new beginnings. This is the energy that is needed. Nurturing oneself, only accepting relationships that provide an equal give and take, not allowing yourself to be overworked, neglected in any way, shape, or form, not neglecting yourself and your own needs emotionally, physically. Surrender. Yeah. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Confirmation. Surrender to the divine. Some of you guys need to meditate more, find a connection with spirit, Maybe there's doubt because you don't have all the answers. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, but luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. I feel like once you decide to take a step forward, to take a leap of faith, you will see that your luck will be on your side. Your luck will change. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. You might have Leo in your chart. Don't let your pride and ego get in the way. Work through those fears. New moon in Scorpio. Again, I understand that not everybody can handle change or deals with change well, but don't let fear stop you and keep you from your happiness. It's about figuring out why you're in such fear. Yeah, emotions are running high. Supermoon. Yeah, I get it. It's hard to just leap off of a cliff not knowing if you're going to be caught. But believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Don't let fear stop you. Collective. Don't let fear stop you. Let me get you an angel number. Let me get you some advice. So again, this full moon is just about you choosing yourself, not allowing neglectful connections to continue, making sure that if you are at home, it should be your safe space. Inner peace, inner joy, freedom should be the things that you focus on. It's not just about connections that have to do with money. Finances don't bring happiness. Yes, it brings security, but does it, especially if the household energy is negative? There's face fears again, right? So it's not just about finances. It's not about being feeling like you're valuable only based on what you have to offer. As kind of the similar message in the new moon message I did. You're more than that. There you go. Your angel numbers. Colors green, blue, orange are significant. But I have 319 relationships. Bring forth new love. New love. New love collective. And again, that means new love that's going to be an equal give and take. Your angels are asking you to unblock your energy now. If you are in a romantic relationship, do something to reinforce the bond between you and your significant other. If you are single, this is a prime time to bring forth new loves. Meditate, open up your heart chakra. Discipline, practice self control. Your angels are asking you to demonstrate self control. Your discipline will become stronger the more you use it. Take a step today to start a good habit or stop a bad one based on what you know to be difficult yet necessary for your growth. Face your fear, trust in the divine. Your angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown, trust the universe, and give up your control over what's going to happen next. They're telling you not to fear the future, but rather to embrace it with faith that it's all in your best interest. 525, money, wealth flows to those who already believe they have it. Financial abundance wants to flow to you, but you must prepare your mindset for it. The key is feeling grateful for what you want as if you already have it. 360, prosperous growth. Learn from life. Your struggles are not in vain. There is much to be learned from your current situation, and your angels want you to take this opportunity to do just that. 599, be steadfast. Fortify your mindset. Your angels are asking you to reconsider a belief you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. 255, new choices. Changes are indicators. Changes are coming and will bring new decisions for you to make. Your angels encourage you to greet these changes as assurance that your intentions are coming to be. Collective, growth, nurturing yourself, no longer accepting neglectful connections, choosing you first and foremost so that you can be in a safe space physically, mentally, and emotionally. This is the energy of the full moon in Cancer. I hope that this was useful for you, collective. All right. Let's start this new calendar year off choosing love, choosing self love, and staying away from those old patterns that most of you have already learned from, and some of you are in the middle of walking away from. All right, collective. Until next time, you guys. Bye.